Yeah, you know, Ken, part of the issue that has also come out of our politics is the handshake, which at first we all thought was an Ungwana moment, and now it's like, not too sure. And you know, there's a feeling that with the handshake has gone, you know, the legitimate ability for parties outside of government to hold national government accountable. Do you see that? Do you fear that?
Of itself, by the way, I think the handshake was a good thing, because I don't know whether you'll agree with me. There was a point in time when we all had fear in our hearts. We don't know what's going to happen. You don't know whether you're going to drive out of the studio and find a bunch of guys burning tires or doing whatever they're doing in the name of pushing their rights. And so that has helped us even kick up our economy, so to speak. There's some confidence that there's the safety that we need to be able to do the type of business that we'll do. But given that you know, it was a handshake of the two biggest protagonists, then what has basically happened is the average politician is lost. Because you see, politics, by the way, by definition, is about us against them. In fact, they'll tell you in Politics 101, when I was in politics for a small state, they'll tell you that you must always craft an agenda against them, right? And so when there's a handshake, people get lost. They are not too sure how to behave anymore, right? They are looking for the enemy on the other side, and they're wondering now, who do we make the enemy? And that is why some people now will pick up Raila and decide that's the enemy, or the other guy is the enemy. But I think, in my mind, what I would like to see is a period where we as a country go inwards and start deciding and agreeing what it means to be a Kenyan, right? Because I don't think we've never done that. We wrote the Constitution, but the Constitution can be as good as paper if it doesn't have a spirit. What is the spirit of this nation? What is the purpose? Why do we exist? Right? In our collectivity, what is our culture? Right? These are the questions that we need to interrogate, and people interrogated them. If you look at the West, when we talk about the Socrates and the Platos and all those guys, those are the questions they were asking. What is the good life? All right? And in the African tradition, we had asked what is the good life. We had systems. I mean, if you look at, for instance, Hama Kikuyu, if you look at the way we marry, there was an order, and sometimes even when we do it today, I like it. I say I like this, right? but today, what has been, you know, what has come in its place? That is what is basically lacking. So that when we talk about a leader, traditionally, by the way, even before you are a leader, if you are a thief, nobody dealt with you. You know, if you have a beautiful daughter like her, nobody married into that family because she most probably was also. Just an example. It runs in the blood, you know. But look at it today. You are a thief, we make you governor. And when you're governor, you want immunity. And I'm not in any way pointing to anybody. But you can see the type of things that are happening in this country. And so I think it is a time when we need to address the software. You know, this good machine in front of you here. If the software has glitches, you have a problem. It doesn't matter how good it is. You may be a handsome man or a beautiful lady. If the software is wrong,
you messed up.
You messed up. And that's the issue.
Ken Njeru is in the house. We are going to be calling out for Shenzis, not just saying it's Ushenzi.
No, call me.
I'll call you out.
Mantos.
And by the way, kuna level mbili. Ya kwanza ni mshenzi. Ya pili ni mshenzi kamili. Na mshenzi kamili in China, man, they shoot you. Or they line you up and shoot you. That's what they do in China.
Lakini wanaweza rekebika.
No, wanaweza rekebika.
Okay.
Binadamu, by the way, anawe uwezo. The ability to actually reform.
To identify, allow to shoot, allow to apatia chance ya ku reform.
Easy.